Hello Bean Beauties, Dee Bean here. How are y'all doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today is a collab day. Y'all know how I feel about collabs. I love collabs. I love being able to meet new friends, hang out with old friends, or friends I've known longer. Not that y'all are old, but just friends I've known longer in the YouTube community. So thank y'all very much for joining me. So today the collab is my favorite 5 small bags. And you know me, small is where it's at for me. So it's not micro, it's not mini, it's not teeny tiny, it's just the small bags in the category of small bags. Although my small bags could be somebody else's teeny tiny bags, that's for sure. So I have them laid out here and we'll just kind of go over them one by one if that's okay with y'all. Before we do that, I definitely want to tell you who's all in the collab. The newest person to the group is Kanisha, and her I'll put down her channel. Her channel is KBOTLV. That's KBOTLV, and she does a lot of high-end luxury LV type of videos, and they're really great, and she's got a great spunky personality, and I'm just falling in love with her channel. So I've been stalking her. So I'm stalking you, going back through your videos. So don't get scared, don't be scared. I told her, don't be scared. I like to go through and watch the back content of a new channel that I find, and especially if I find it interesting. So I will do that. And I'm also in this collab with Dawn Loves Couture and with Candy Sweet Love for LV. So I'm very curious to see what everybody chooses as far as their small bags. So we're gonna start off with this one right here. And this beauty here, was one of my first purchases. I purchased this back, when did I purchase this? Back in February of 2023, which is when I started my journey back into handbags and rediscovering Dooney, but my first purchases of Dooney. This is called the Pebble Grain Small Logo Satchel, and the color is jean, and it's a beautiful blue it is. So here's the front, and we'll just give you a little bit of a 360 view. And you hear that? It's got feet. I love feet. Every handbag should have feet. I do have an in-depth video on this, several, because it fits several categories. But this one I really loved. My first few purchases, I bought a red satchel and I bought this one, and they were like in my favorite bags. And the reason I bought blue and red is because my grandson plays baseball, and so when I go out to the fields, I wanted to be able to have some team colors, so I could sport my bags and have their team colors. So this one is a really easy carry. It has a nice rolled handle, and it has a logo lock. And the logo lock, I have RA, so it's hard for me to carry heavy bags, and it's hard for me to carry big bags. Got the red inside. I'm not disciplined enough to not stuff it full, and even the small ones I get in trouble with. So I won't go into too much details. What I did do to this one to help me is because what are must for me are, I love a top handle, really need a top handle, something that's easy for me to grab, that I can carry it that way. But if I get tired and my hands get tired, I come up with the flare up wherever I'm at or anything like that, is I need a crossbody. This one does not come with the crossbody. It just comes with these great handles. And of course it does not fit on me as a shoulder bag. I can, do it in the crook of my arm. I can do it in my, of course, as a hand, hold it this way or hold it this way. So what I did is I put these nifty little rings. I'm sure y'all have seen them. I'll try and link them below, but these are my best friend. I put them on everything, use them for everything. They have a nice little easy hook, and it has a swivel end here. So I borrow the crossbody strap from the red satchel, dome satchel that I have to use for this bag, and for several other bags, but for this bag. And so that it makes it an easy carry for me, so I add on to it. And I actually got that idea from Candy, because Candy would take the bags that she had and make them custom for her. So she was always adding top handles to her bags, to her drawstring bags. She adds chains to them. You know, we all do charms and we all do, you know, those kinds of stuff, but she adds things that are practical for her. And I finally said, okay, instead of you trying to become a custom or use that bag the way it is, it's customize the bag, because now it is so much easier than it was in the past. You customize the bag to you. And so between Amazon and Etsy and you know, all these different websites out there, they have great little accessories that you can add. The next one that I just had to have in my collection is this one. This is my duck bag, and this is the newer version. This one is, I think, exclusive to Dooney.com. It's exclusive to Dooney.com. The name of it, the proper name of this is All Weather Leather 2.0 duck bag, because this is the revision they did and amped it a little bit, and then when they brought it back, this is what it looked like. And they have a lot of colors. I got this one for $152.60, and it normally runs $218 at the time. I wonder what it runs now. Some of the bags have gone up. So now they're running $228. So instead of $218, they're running $228. But there is a 30% off code Black Friday on the Dooney.com side. Like I said, this is exclusive to Dooney.com, and they have lots of colors. I really still want to get one in red, but they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 colors right now in this bag, and so they have something for everybody. It is just a fabulous little bag. It's cute. So you'll see this one a lot if you go back and look at my videos. It has this great little canvas pink interior versus the suede interior, and it does have a crossbody that it comes with. And I use this as a bag, solo bag, and I just put the essentials in it. The key to using small bags is buying small accessories and just using the absolute necessity. And sometimes I use this as a bag in bag, which means if I'm carrying a tote bag or a bigger bag, or if I'm on a trip, I'll put my necessities in here, and I'll go into the store. Like if we're on vacation, I'll go into the store with just something small like this, pop it back in my tote bag, my car bag. I refer to those as my car bags, and I will leave those in there. So I love this for many reasons: for the convenience of it, for the cuteness of it, and I just absolutely love this bag. Next ones that I bought, and I'm still in the Dooney, because at the beginning, especially with my, you know, getting my bags, it was all about Dooney. So I didn't really venture out of Dooney, and it was still buying everything brand new, because I did venture in, because I was trying to recreate my Dooney love from high school that I could never afford, but then I got into trouble with some fakes, so I totally did not want to go down that road again. So I just went back to just buying brand new. This right here is my favorite bag. I'm trying to see. Yes. Here is, let's see if I can bring this down without crashing everything. Okay, so this is how the bag comes, like this. And it's just a little bit too short. I mean, it'll go on if I kind of push it in, but then, you know, you get armpit bag, and who wants armpit bag? I don't want armpit bag. So we'll just leave this over here, and then I'll put it back when I'm done. So what I did is I bought this, which is just like the other accessory I showed you. Goes on a little bit easier, but then it has the straight edge, and I got the smaller one. There was 2 sizes on Amazon, but I got the straight edge, and I'll try to link that down below for you too. And it has helped tremendously, and it becomes a great shoulder bag. And so I've used this as just mainly a shoulder bag. I've been saving them. So I have a collection. I have four. I have this orange one, this tan one, a black one up there, and a beautiful blue one. I think that one's also jean, which is back behind the cartographer that I actually bought off of Candy. Off of Candy. And so I love the silhouette of this bag. I love how it is just a great little, and it's just something that I can carry around with me, pop on the back of a chair. It won't get in the way, and it holds quite a bit. I think this one's empty because I just came out of it. Yes, I did it short. So it has just a great capacity. And the insides, look at that. The color coordinates with the outside of the color. The vachetta on the inside coordinates with the outside, which I love those kind of details. And Dooney has on some of their bags are great. This that have great with the details. Almost all of the bags, I love how they have the details really. This one I did buy as well from Dooney.com, and this one's called the Hobo 25, I believe is what it's called. Now I notice, because I went to go look, there's a Torino or something like that. Torino is what I saw. So I don't know. So some of y'all who know, who maybe are in the ins with Dooney, did they rename this instead of the Hobo 25 to the Torino? Because it looks exactly the same. The measurements are the same. And I almost got the red in there, but by the time I decided whether I wanted it or not, they were sold out. And I don't want I want the red. They also have like kind of a wine red, but I always like to get the red first. But I got this beauty for $69. Can you believe it? $69 back in May is when I got it. So I bought two in one order, and then one in another order, and then the one off of Candy. So this is, I'll hang this back over here, is my other bag. So this is my 1, 2, 3 bags. Well, then I finally, as watching all the other creators, Dawn and Candy and Winby, LV, and Fuchsia Floyd and everything, I started to venture out a little bit. And so the next brand that I wanted to get something from, and it took me a long time to find just the right bag for me, because I loved them all, which was Tory Burch. I loved all of her designs, but one, they were a little bit higher end, and I hardly found them on sale. And I'm all about a sale. I despise buying anything full price, so you'll find that about me. So I'm always about a sale. I've got to have a coupon code. I've got to have something to entice me. There's maybe less than a handful of bags that I have bought full price. So I went into this one. I found this one on eBay, and this is the Tory Burch denim bag. Now, I'm about ready to do a review on this, so I'm ready to do a review on this one. I do love this bag. I got a super deal on eBay. You cannot pass it up. I added a top handle to this bag. I probably still could go a little bit shorter on here, but it makes it easier for me to grab things on a top handle, so I can just kind of grab them, especially like the main things that I do is go pick my grandkids from school, and it's easy for me for a car bag is to grab this. It's just easier to have this. So this has a great shoulder bag, but it doesn't make a crossbody, and I'm trying to figure out how to cut this. Eva from Fuchsia Floyd had cut one of her chains, but I'm just not strong enough. I can't do it, and so I'm trying to do that. But once I added this, it made that part easier, so that where at least I had the option to where I could top handle it and put in the crook of the arm. And I just got this. I got this for like $1.25, $2 or something like that, from Shein. And love, love, love. I love denim. It's just a beautiful bag. And so this was my first Tory Burch product. And I absolutely love it. Love it. And it's great. A great size for me and everything. Great weight because the denim brings it down, but yet it still has this great leather on it. So I just love the details on it. Well, then Dawn is all about Marc Jacobs, and she has influenced me into getting some Marc Jacobs. So this one is a Marc Jacobs, and this is currently on the Nordstrom site. I usually shop in Nordstrom's because I have a credit card, don't tell. And so I use the credit card on there. But this did not, this I didn't find on Nordstrom. I found this on eBay also for another great, great deal. You can find the videos and find out the prices of what I got everything for if you go back and look through my videos. The strap that came with it, I loved it. There's a couple of shorts where you'll see me sporting this, and I'm just really, really into the bag. I love the bag. There are a few details about the bag that I don't like if you can see here, it folds in here, and then it kind of folds in back there because of the style of the way it is. But I'm getting ready to do a review on this one too, so we can go into detail all that, and it'll entice you to come back to my channel, entice you to come back, I hope. But I love this bag, and it's called the Rewind, and this color is sienna. Beautiful, beautiful color. And so at the time, this color was sold out with that, and that's what happened on that. Yeah, that's what happened. Is it was on Nordstrom. I think it was Nordstrom. I don't know, Nordstrom.com, Nordstrom Rack. I don't know. We'll just use them interchangeable. And but it sold out really, really quickly. And by the time I was like, do I like it? Do I not like it? Or do I want to venture into it or not? So I found this. I went hunting on eBay and found it and got it for a great, great price. Like Winnie B says, from a very motivated seller. And so I got a great deal on it. So it has its own video as well. And this bag just was, when I unboxed it, was one surprise after another when I got the bag. Because you'll find out about DD Bean is, I look at it, I see it, I add to cart, I buy it. Even if I read measurements, they don't always compute in my brain. I have to see things, hold things. I'm that kind of a learner. You know, my husband's the book type learner, where he can see the pictures. You know, we all learn differently. You know, our brains all work differently, which is a beautiful thing in the world. The problem is not everything will accommodate to everybody. They try to accommodate to the masses. And for me, when they show the videos, like I like a Nordstrom, well, they'll show a little snippet video of the bag. They'll, show the bag around like in less than 30 seconds and everything, because it helps my brain connect the measurements and helps my brain to do all that, where when it's just a flat one dimension picture with measurements, not against anybody's body really, it just doesn't compute. So I just buy them and I get them, and I don't return anything, which means I have quite a bit of things that I probably need to figure out how to pass on. But this is one that when I got it, it was, ooh, surprise number one, ooh, surprise number two, ooh, so it has been, I've enjoyed it. I was almost a little bit disappointed because of this, but with all the other surprises, I'm like, okay. So I'm hoping when I wear this again, I wore this bag for like almost 2 weeks straight, and it kind of drove me crazy a little bit, but I'm hoping that with these spinners, the next time I use it, that hopefully it will alleviate that part that drives me crazy. So stay tuned for that review. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So those are my 5 small bags, and so they vary in sizes. I'm definitely a medium to small type of gal, definitely a top handle gal, definitely need a crossbody. And thanks to the help of Candy and other friends, watching them and everything, is I try to accessorize to help me get to those details. Alrighty, that's the end of my video. So please don't forget, after you visit me to go by and visit KBot LV, Dawn Loves Couture, and Candy Sweet Love for LV. They will have some great videos for you, I'm sure, and they have some great pieces to show you, I'm sure. And I'm excited to go watch it, so we'll go watch them together as well. I'll have them all linked below. If you're here from everybody else's channel, welcome, welcome. Especially from KBot LV's channel, welcome. You know, Candy and Dawn, we have done some collabs, or we have mentioned each other and stuff, so we have linked each other's channels. So most of those have probably have seen us, but I know that they both have had some great new subbies. So thank y'all. If y'all are new and have never been here, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for coming over and visiting me. And KBot, I am so happy that we found each other. You know, we definitely didn't find each other through the algorithm of YouTube, which is just horrible. I found KBot through Candy, and then we ended up doing this collab, and so that's how we pass each other around. So if y'all have a great channel, send me the link through Instagram. All of that information will be down in my description box. Please visit that, and as Winnie B says, roll around in it and see if there's anything that you find information wise that will be helpful for you. But thank you very much for coming by and visiting me. Thank you very much for visiting my friends. I definitely want to say we'll see you the next time. Love you. Bye bye.